Today we're here with Scott Lowry from the Dallas Lowry Foundation. Scott, why don't you tell us a little bit about your foundation and you and what you do?
Okay. Well, our foundation, we started up last September. As you know, the name is Dallas Lowry Foundation. It is named after our son. He passed away. Well, his accident was June 10th of last year, and then he passed away on the 11th. He was in a wreck here in Broken Arrow. So we started the foundation for him. And so what we do at the foundation is we primarily focus on veteran care, first responders, deaf, hard of hearing, and their families. I'm a disabled combat vet, and so I know a lot of stuff about that, and a lot of folks need help. Dallas was deaf, and I've got a history in law enforcement and firefighting as well. So I'm part of all those communities, and that's who we focus on. But we, of course, branch out of that, and we do support via support groups. I work with a couple of different organizations. One trains service dogs for veterans free of charge, and then there is an organization in Texas I work with that does 6-day PTSD regrowth retreats. And so I build a team of 8 veterans, and they fly them out to either South Carolina or Texas to help them with treatment. I personally went through the same type of treatment April of last year, and it was a lifesaver for me. You can always say it's a life changer, but mine was 100% a lifesaver. So that's kind of our overall big picture of our foundation and why we do what we do and what we are trying to do.
That's good. So if someone wants to be a part of that, how do they get in touch with you, or how do they get involved?
Anywhere, social media. If you just go to any social media and search for Dallas Lowry org, it'll come up. That's Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and then we have our webpage, of course, is dallaslowry.org, and they can get updates on those. We're primarily active on Facebook, but we have it linking to the others because not everybody's on Facebook. So that's the easiest way to keep up and stay on track with us.
Okay, so if people just wanted to help and not be the recipient of your...
Yeah, if strictly volunteering, they can reach out to us. We recently volunteered at the Ironman here in Tulsa. There was about 15 of us that volunteered, and we're going to be volunteering upcoming here at the Pride Festival here in BA. We're one of the what they call the glitter sponsors, so we're helping them get it going and everything. That's coming up next month. Okay. And so like I say, we're a young organization, but we're, definitely trying to get out. We, at Dallas School, I should have started with this. We started a scholarship fund at the Oklahoma School for the Deaf. Every year they award 2 students with what's now called the Dallas Lowry Fighting Heart Award. And it's a athletic award, and it's for the student that shows the most improvement, the most heart and compassion. And it's a male and female. And we give them $1,000 apiece for that award. And so we just did our first one back in May, and we got about 16 years worth of funds saved up now to be able to keep it going. And our intent is we're going to be contributing every year to keep it. Our goal is 50 years. That way, well beyond my wife and I, there's still a memory of him that our kids they're gonna take over the foundation when we're ready to slow down.
That sounds like a great cause. So Can people give to that as well?
Yes, we are a 501c3 nonprofit, and so we take donations through Facebook. We get 100% of those. You can go to Amazon and do the smile.amazon.com, and we're one of the foundation, the 501c3s in there that you can support. So we're on most of the bigger platforms, and GiveButter is our main donor platform, but we haven't really kicked that one off yet.
Okay, so if anyone wants to get involved, they can just look you up?
They can just look us up, and they can actually call, and I will typically be the one that answers the phone.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you're doing a lot of good for a lot of good people.
We're really trying, and and the support from the community, especially here in Broken Arrow. I mean, of course, last year when everything happened, we lost our son. It was just an outpouring of support, and we just felt like, because of who he was a very compassionate, very heart-giving person, and we wanted to make sure that carried on. So we started the foundation, and we have people coming out left and right that are supportive and either knew him or knew of him that we had no clue. So it's been pretty, I want to say rewarding. It's been pretty comforting, and it's definitely taken off.
Well, that's great. I appreciate your time.
Well, I thank
and
you.
we'll let people know how to get in touch with
Okay,
you, and
great.
hopefully, you have a lot of success and keep helping
We
a
do,
lot of good
and
people.
even if a veteran or first responder wants to call just to find out where they can get help or something that we don't necessarily do, we have a number of resources that we can connect them to.
That's great. We'll get
Even if
that
they
out
need to
there.
call at 1 in the morning and just have somebody to talk to, that's what we do.
That's fantastic. Well, I appreciate your time and your
Yep.
service.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate it.